All right, finally, the third one, difference of two squares. So we have two terms here, so look for a minus sign for difference of squares. I'm going to borrow this real quick. All right, thanks, Jude. Don't be so grumpy. Man, he's always grumpy. Anyway, so difference of two squares. Still, set up your two sets of parentheses. And you know, one of these is going to be plus and one's going to be minus. Doesn't really matter which. So from here, I am going to take the perfect square. So what times what gives me 16? Oh, 4. Okay, so 4 times 4 gives me 16. You're basically taking the square root of everything. Now what times what of the same item is going to give me x to the 4th? Well, this is going to be x squared. So 4x squared and 4x squared. So 4x squared times 4x squared gives me this positive 16x to the 4th. All right, fantastic. Now, a positive times a negative is going to give me negative. That's why we separate it with 1 plus, 1 minus. 9 times 9 gets me 81. So this is a positive 9 and a negative 9. Now what you may notice, maybe you don't, is we have another difference of two squares. We don't do sum of two squares. If we take the sum of two squares, then what that means is we're going to have imaginary numbers. So we're not going to deal with that yet. So I'm going to bring this straight down, this 4x squared plus 9. And then I'm going to split this one into two sets of parentheses because it's another difference of two squares, so one positive, one negative. What is the square root of 4x squared? Well, that's going to be 2x because 2x times 2x equals 4x squared. Finally, the square root of 9 is 3, so we have plus 3 and minus 3. I don't know if you can see the flashing on video, but our fire alarm's going off. It's flashing. So that's just kind of how Wednesday goes. Here's the announcement.
Pardon the interruption. They are working on the fire alarm. This is just a test.
It's just a test.
I will let you know when they're done. Thank you.
Fantastic. Good news is I'll see you tomorrow in class. Bad news is that light's going to keep flashing. So, hey, have fun. Go Tigers.